Welcome to our deep dive into the life and legacy of one of history's most fascinating figures, Julius Caesar. Born in 100 BC, Caesar was not just a military general. He was a pivotal player in the transformation of the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire. His strategic brilliance on the battlefield and his political acumen reshaped the course of history, making him a figure of both admiration and controversy. In this video, we'll explore how Caesar's conquests expanded Rome's territories, bringing vast wealth and resources to the Republic. But his influence didn't stop there. He introduced significant reforms that changed the political landscape, impacting governance and society in ways that resonate even today. As we unravel the complexities of his life, we'll also discuss the darker aspects of his rule, including the political rivalries that ultimately led to his assassination in 44 BC. This event not only marked the end of his reign, but also set the stage for the rise of the Roman Empire. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about how one man could wield such power and influence, stick around. We promise an engaging journey through the life of Julius Caesar, revealing how his legacy continues to shape our world. Julius Caesar was born into a patrician family in Rome, a lineage that provided him with a noble upbringing. His father, Gaius Julius Caesar, was a praetor, and his mother, Aurelia, came from a respected family. This noble background afforded Caesar access to the elite circles of Roman society, where he would begin to cultivate his ambitions. From a young age, Caesar was exposed to the intricacies of Roman politics and military affairs. His education was comprehensive, focusing on rhetoric, philosophy, and the art of war. Influential figures, such as the renowned orator and statesman Cicero, inspired him, instilling in him the importance of public speaking and persuasion. These early lessons would prove invaluable as he navigated the complex political landscape of Rome. Key events during his youth hinted at his future ambitions. For instance, at the age of 16, he experienced the death of his father, which thrust him into a position of responsibility within his family. Shortly after, he was appointed as a priest of Jupiter, a role that not only elevated his status, but also connected him to the religious and political fabric of Rome. These formative experiences laid the groundwork for Caesar's relentless pursuit of power, setting the stage for his remarkable rise in the tumultuous world of Roman politics. Julius Caesar's ascent to power was marked by a series of astute political maneuvers and impressive military campaigns. One of the pivotal moments in his rise was the formation of the First Triumvirate in 60 BC, an informal alliance with two other powerful figures, Pompey and Crassus. This coalition allowed Caesar to consolidate power and gain significant political influence in Rome. By aligning himself with these formidable leaders, he was able to secure important military commands and political support, setting the stage for his future ambitions. Caesar's military conquests, particularly in Gaul, were instrumental in establishing his reputation as a formidable leader. Between 58 and 50 BC, he led a series of campaigns that expanded Roman territory and showcased his tactical brilliance. His victories against the Gallic tribes not only brought immense wealth to Rome, but also solidified his status as a military hero among the Roman populace. The famous phrase, Veni, Vidi, Vici, meaning I came, I saw, I conquered, encapsulates his swift and decisive victories. Moreover, Caesar's ability to connect with his troops and inspire loyalty was a key strategy that set him apart from other leaders. He often shared in their hardships, earning their respect and devotion. This combination of political savvy and military prowess ultimately paved the way for his rise to unparalleled power in Rome, transforming him into a central figure in the history of the Roman Empire. During his rule, Julius Caesar implemented a series of significant social and political reforms that aimed to address the pressing issues facing Rome. One of his most notable reforms was the reorganization of the calendar, which led to the creation of the Julian calendar, a system that improved timekeeping and is still in use today. Additionally, he enacted land reforms that redistributed public land to veterans and the poor, alleviating some of the economic disparities in Roman society. However, Caesar's leadership style was a double-edged sword. While many admired his decisiveness and vision, others viewed his concentration of power with suspicion. His centralization of authority and disregard for traditional republican norms led to growing opposition among the Senate and the aristocracy. This tension culminated in a polarized political environment where supporters hailed him as a champion of the people, while detractors labeled him a tyrant. Ultimately, Caesar's reforms and leadership style left an indelible mark on Rome, shaping the future of governance and setting the stage for the transition from republic to empire. The events leading up to Julius Caesar's assassination on the Ides of March, March 15, 44 BC, were steeped in political tension and conspiracies. As Caesar's power grew, so did the unease among the Senate and the Roman elite. Many senators feared that his reforms and centralization of authority threatened the very foundations of the Republic. This anxiety culminated in a conspiracy led by prominent figures such as Cassius and Brutus, who believed that assassinating Caesar was the only way to restore the traditional republican governance of Rome. The Ides of March hold significant importance in Roman history, marking a turning point that would lead to the end of the Republic. On that fateful day, Caesar was warned by a soothsayer to beware the Ides of March, but he dismissed the warning. As he entered the Senate, he was surrounded by conspirators who attacked him, delivering a total of 23 stab wounds. This shocking act not only ended Caesar's life, but also ignited a power struggle that would plunge Rome into chaos. In the aftermath of his assassination, the political landscape of Rome was forever altered. The conspirators believed they had saved the Republic, but instead their actions led to civil war and the eventual rise of Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, who would become Augustus, the first Roman emperor. This shift marked the transition from a republic to an imperial system, forever changing the course of Roman history. Julius Caesar's life and actions have left an indelible mark on history and culture, influencing subsequent leaders and shaping political thought for centuries. His rise to power and the manner of his assassination sparked discussions about governance, authority, and the balance between power and liberty. Leaders throughout history, from Napoleon Bonaparte to modern politicians, have drawn inspiration from Caesar's strategic brilliance and charismatic leadership, often emulating his tactics in both military and political arenas. In literature and art, Caesar's legacy is vividly portrayed. William Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar remains one of the most famous representations, exploring themes of ambition, betrayal, and the moral complexities of power. Artists like Michelangelo and Raphael have also depicted him in their works, cementing his status as a cultural icon. In popular culture, Caesar continues to be referenced in films, television shows, and even video games, illustrating his enduring relevance in contemporary society. Moreover, the historical lessons drawn from Caesar's life are profound. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the fragility of democratic institutions. The consequences of his concentration of power remind us of the importance of maintaining checks and balances within governance. Ultimately, Julius Caesar's legacy is a complex tapestry of ambition, power, and the enduring quest for leadership, resonating through the ages and continuing to inspire and caution future generations. In this exploration of Julius Caesar's life and legacy, we have uncovered the remarkable journey of a man who transformed the course of history. From his noble beginnings and military conquests in Gaul to his pivotal role in the First Triumvirate, Caesar's political maneuvers set the stage for his rise to power. His ambitious reforms and leadership style not only reshaped Roman society, but also sparked intense political tensions that ultimately led to his assassination on the Ides of March. The key takeaways from Caesar's story highlight the complexities of power, ambition, and governance. His life serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between authority and liberty, as well as the potential consequences of unchecked ambition. As we reflect on the lessons learned from his rule, we are encouraged to consider how these themes resonate in our own political landscape today.